is Quintero Berkley, and I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I've been living there for about 5 years. I went through all 3 levels of the program, the Air to PAL, the PCA, the HCA, and now I'm looking forward to getting my CNA. The thing I liked best about the program was Alzheimer's and dementia. At first, I didn't know what it was. And now, I can focus on the person rather than the disease. The training I got from Schmieding, it most definitely will help me through the RN school. I mean, it will help me just my daily living. I have a grandmother and she's 72, and I think, when she get older and she probably can't help herself, I'll use what I learned from Schmieding and help her. The classes helped me find employment. Right now, I'm a rehab nursing tech at Health South, and it helped me tremendously. The class I liked best was the Air to PAL, just the basic introduction and getting to know everything. And the instruction was excellent. It was polite, it was nice, there was company at the jobs. It was more of a, instead of an instructor-student thing, it was more of like a friendship My name is Quintero Berkley. I'm an HCA graduate in Schmieding, and I'm currently employed at Health South in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
My name is Paula Taylor. I graduated from the HCA class in September of last year. I found out about the Schmieding Home Caregiver Training Program through the nursing home in Marktree. I was volunteering, and I picked up a brochure and called about the classes. The class that I enjoyed the most was probably dementia, because I just really am intrigued by all of the processes, the aging process, and the things that happen as you get older, especially mentally. I feel like the training really did prepare me very well for the home health care setting. I have utilized a lot, if not all, of the skills that I learned in the classes. I would definitely recommend the class to other people. Okay. Even if you didn't use it as a profession or as a job or whatever, you never know when you're going to have to use those skills in taking care of a loved one. I think the reason why I wanted to work as a home caregiver is because my brother suffered an aneurysm, and during the course of trying to take care of him, and then soon after that, he developed lung cancer. So my sister-in-law and I took care of him for 2 years before he passed away. And then shortly after that, I took care of our mother. And then after she passed away, I thought, I think I might really like this. I think the thing I like most about being a home caregiver is the one-on-one interaction with another individual and serving others, and just, being part of the family. It's wonderful. I see myself in a year from now probably doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now. Hi, my name is Paula Taylor. I am a Schmieding graduate, and I am currently a home caregiver in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
I'm Debra Newton. I found out about the Schmieding caregiver through a friend that she actually volunteers here. I thought it was very interesting. I completed the Elder PAL. The teachers were great. They made it interesting. We didn't have to just go through and say, pretend. You had the actual things to work with, which made it easier to learn some of the material. We had like 2 or 3 hours worth of homework at night. We had a lot of hands-on. To me, this program is great for people living longer. They are, and they want to live in their own home. Well, this enables the caregiver to give them what they need to stay in their homes longer, and I took the minimum care, so I could go in and would provide care for a minimal assistant person. But what I like about this program, it's so detailed, and it's you go through a week of Elder PAL, but that was an intense week. When I went home and I studied, I would go close my door and actually read that book, and looked at the videos and everything. And that's another thing, you get videos. So if, say for instance, I want to go back and go over some things, I got a video, I got my book. I think anyone should take this training, the Schmieding training, that's interested in just as a career maybe, side career, or just taking care of your family members. You know, I think that it can help you better understand their needs and how to assist them with what their needs are. Hi, I'm Debra Newton. I'm an Elder Pale graduate of the Schmieding Caregiving Training. I took the class to learn more about caregiving, to be able to help family members as well as church members and people that I volunteer within my community.
I found out about the Schmieding program. I was actually looking for a job in the local Arkansas Democrat Gazette, and there was an ad in the paper. And so I emailed Miss Becky, and she corresponded with me, and I received information on the program, and I was interested, so I attended the first Alzheimer's dementia session for caregivers. I think the program is awesome. It has lots of information, and you can actually feel the compassion and love that people have for what they do. That's the number one reason that I'm really interested in the program, because there's lots of programs out there, and they're basically there to give you the skills and techniques. They don't actually put that extra element of compassion in there to care for someone, and that's one of the number one components, I believe. I see myself using the information very easily because I'm already a compassionate person. You all are just preparing me with the skills and things that I would need. So you show me how to connect the two. It's not a disconnect, there's a connection there. And I plan to eventually become a caregiver myself and hopefully take care of an elder person or maybe a child, someone along those lines. Definitely, it's definitely rewarding. I took care of a hospice patient one time, and I just fell in love with her. She was the sweetest person I had ever met. She was a person that had cancer. So you would think someone like that would be grumpy and angry, but she was actually sweet and compassionate herself, and she felt as if I was one of her grandkids. I'll eventually move on and become an RN, and I'll have this great foundation to work off of. All the instructors are great. Everyone is kind, energetic, and they're always willing to help you any way that they can. And I feel like they're family as well, because you can go and talk to them. I may not have known them very long, but I can feel the love and connection between the people. Hi, I'm Alexis Willis, and I'm currently in the program training to be a home caregiver.
I found out about the Schmieding program through a friend of mine. She said she saw it in the newspaper, and she called me up because she was really excited about, the classes, and I told her I wanted to join in. When I did the first class, the Dementia Alzheimer class, and I found that was so beneficial, and I had cared for my mother, and this part's hard for me. And in doing the class, it was good and it was difficult, but yet it was so informative, because then I realized that, well, if I would have had this information, I probably could help my mother a lot more, because I didn't recognize the signs. So the class was so helpful because I was able now to recognize things and incorporate it, in my care with somebody else. The program would be very beneficial to other families. Even as I was telling my son yesterday, I told him, I think you should take the class. I said, everybody needs a class, because just like with everything it says, it's not that saying, it's not when it happens, or if it happens, it's when. So everybody, I think, is going to be a caregiver, and I think it's really beneficial for everybody. Well, because of what I've learned, I'm excited because I'm going to be moving back to the state of Colorado. So we're going to be having a ministry there, and I hope to incorporate what I've learned in the church to help other people. Part of the classes that I really enjoyed, that's a really hard question because they're just really beneficial. But I think today when I took the physical skills class, because it was so much hands-on, and that's really important, because when you're just reading a book or just grabbing information, even like looking at it on YouTube or something that you might try, it's not the same. But when you can have that person just sit right down with you, show you, and be an example, that is what I need. I need more visual, and it helps. The teachers and the staff are awesome, because they make you feel very comfortable. real energetic, excited about what they're doing, and very informative. They know what they're doing, and so it makes you comfortable. You know, it makes you feel like no question is stupid. You know, so that really helps because then you feel real comfortable. Hi, I'm Carroll, and I've taken some classes at the Schmieding Center, and I hope to incorporate these in our church ministry back in Colorado.